When I was 8, the son started sleeping with me. Then when the sister caught him, the sister then reported him to the father. Then the father scolded at him, and that was when the father started.
7 years after the tragic death of 13-year-old Ochanya, Nigerians are once again demanding justice for the young girl whose life was cut short by years of alleged sexual abuse. The renewed outrage underscores a broader crisis of accountability in Nigeria's handling of sexual violence against children, with many drawing parallels to similar high-profile cases like that of Karen Apoch Tukura, a student of Premier Academy Lugbe Abuja, who also died under the suspicious circumstances in 2021. So who was Ochanya Ogbaje? Ochanya, a junior secondary school student of the Federal Government Girls College, Boku, Benue State, died on October 17, 2018 from complications linked to prolonged sexual abuse. Medical report revealed she suffered from vascular fistula (VVF), a condition often caused by repeated sexual assaults. Ochanya had reportedly endured years of abuse in the home of her guardians, Andrew Puja, a lecturer at Benue State Polytechnic, and his son, Victor, who have been accused of serially raping her since she was a child. The legal journey so far. After public outrage, both father and son were charged with rape and murder. However, in April 2022, the Benue State High Court in Makurdi acquitted Andrew, ruling that the prosecution failed to prove its case beyond reasonable doubt. In a separate judgment delivered on the same day, the Federal High Court in Makurdi convicted Felicia Ochiga Abuja, Ochanya's aunt and guardian, of negligence for failing to protect the girl. She was sentenced to 5 months in prison without an option of fine. Meanwhile, Victor Hassan, the second suspect and son of the acquitted lecturer, has remained at large since 2018. Police sources say he fled after learning of his impending arrest. The recent social media uproar and renewed advocacy. Marking Ochanya's 7th death anniversary, Nigerians have reignited calls for justice on X, Facebook and TikTok, demanding that law enforcement agencies reopen the case and bring Victor to justice. The online campaign also drew attention to a young woman identified as Winifred at Winnie Funds, reportedly a daughter of Opuja, who deactivated her X account after becoming the target of widespread online backlash. Although she has not been accused of any crime, social media users claimed without evidence that she may have shielded her fugitive brother. Influencer Tunde Ednot amplified the conversation on Instagram, writing to his 8.7 million followers. A father and son alleged to have abused a little girl until she died. This is sad. Ochanya must get justice. A Change.org petition titled Justice for Ochanya is also gathering momentum, urging the Nigerian Police Force, Benue State Government and Federal Ministry of Justice to act. Prominent child rights advocates condemns the slow pace of justice, revealing that Victor is allegedly living freely in Lagos, where he is said to be pursuing a music career despite being declared wanted. She said it's time to reopen and pursue this case to ensure that even in death, Ochanya gets justice, she said, calling on the Ministry of Women Affairs, Lagos State Domestic and Sexual Violence Agency and Benue authorities to intervene. The Ochanya case echoes other instances of alleged sexual abuse in Nigerian schools where justice has been delayed or denied. One such case is that of Karen Apoch Tukura, a 14-year-old student of Premier Academy Lugbe, who died in 2021 after reportedly suffering sexual assault that led to toxic shock. Like Ochanya, Karen's death sparked massive outrage, yet her case remained unsolved years later. Advocates argue that these recurring tragedies highlight deep-rooted systemic failures in Nigeria's child protection and justice system, where survivors' voices are often silenced and perpetrators evade accountability. The fight for justice for Ochanya and others like her is not only about punishing offenders, it has become a symbol of resistance against sexual violence and a rallying cry for stronger protection of children across Nigeria. As citizens and activists renew pressure on the government, one thing remains clear: until every victor is found and every Ochanya receives justice, Nigeria's war against child sexual abuse remains unfinished.